Yeah. Oh, this is the stuff.
Who did?
Wow.
And everybody starts. Everybody, all together now.
Wait, let's do a wave. Ready?
See, you didn't know we had that, did you? Huh? Did you know?
I had no clue.
It's fun, isn't it? Yeah. We can do other things too. We can do this one. Let's see.
Woo! No, where'd we go?
There we go.
What's happening?
This is really the weird one. This is monster faces. Look at it. Look like stick your face up at it and make a monster face. See?
You don't have to.
It's sort of unsettling looking at yourself that way.
Yeah, and we can do.
That's why I don't have yars in my house.
This is it.
Over here! Over here!
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, God.
How about that, huh? It's us! It's us! This is our time machine.
You made a time machine over to DeLorean?
Yeah, I mean,
if you're gonna do it, you might as
look,
well
it's the Mad Scientist Tea Party, and I've made a time machine. And this is what happens when
we're going back to now.
Yeah.
Or then.
It's been quite a journey.
Back to the future.
It really has.
Oh, the tea's still hot.
Only not yet.
All right, we could go back to where the tea was still cold.
Boy.
So there you have it. See, now you've seen some of the things that we're able to do on the Mad Scientist's thing. We watch there. We have.
I still like the kaleidoscope throwing up. I think that's awesome.
Treasures and we have patterns.
That's nice. The eyeballs really put things in perspective for me.
Yeah, I'm glad. In a little while we'll have a little marching band, but I can see that it's coming up on time. It's coming up on time for a repeat of the 420 roll.
Oh, you'll like this one.
Yeah, you will. You'll like this one. You've never seen any of my TV shows, have you?
Yes.
Oh, you have what? Have you seen?
Well, part of it.
But the Tea Party is what?
Part of.
Yeah.
Okay, so no.
But you never saw Anarchy TV.
No.
Okay.
I know Eris was on it, but.
Huh?
I know Eris was on it with Charlie.
Okay. Yeah.
That was
very
a while ago, though.
Very briefly. Just like. Whoop.
How many TV shows?
How many TV shows?
Do you do?
Do I do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's time for the panic.
Everybody calm down. There's no cause for alarm. Everybody just chill out.
Things are getting nuts.
Fine. Don't worry.
Here we go. What's going on?
I say this every time, so I'm going to say it again. I really hate the Yuga horn. I really hate that horn. I do. I hate that horn.
It was better when it was
day one.
You hate the Ooga horn.
It was better when it was in my truck when it was John's truck.
Here you are totally hating the Ooga horn.
The Yuga horn makes life worth living for me. It really does.
Well,
I remember walking out of Vincent Sear and just being just angry and mad at the world. And then I'd hear that.
There are a few occasions in which Dr. Blackwell has stepped out of the room. I've sat down in his chair and I've reached down and turned off the switch on the Ayuga horn.
Is it over there?
Is that?
Yeah.
Are you the one who does that?
That's terrible.
I really had no idea. Really.
He's going to have to get you back on your show.
Tea time.
It's a 420 roll. It's a 420 roll. It's a 420 roll.
Good morning. Welcome to the Pleasure Saucer.
Upright Theater at Crowded Fire.
That's fine. I don't mind. I ain't shy from cameras. I just sometimes can't keep an erection with the hot lights in my face.
I know what you mean.
Okay, this is Sherry and Dave and Henry Rollins from Black Flag. Is that your name? Is that your name?
You're supposed to introduce.
This is?
My name's Henry. I'm in the band Black Flag.
And who are the other band members?
In Black Flag?
Yes.
Greg on guitar, Kira Rossler on bass, and Anthony on drums.
Okay. Would you like to start us out with a short history of the band?
Well, Black Flag is a band from Hermosa Beach, California. The band started about 1976. And there's been a few lineup changes here and there, but the band is intact, and here we are.
What was the initial reaction to your music when you first began?
Hatred, revulsion, fear, more hatred, and mixes of the three aforementioned.
Do you write any of the lyrics for the band?
A little bit over half right now. Me and Greg basically do all the lyrics.
Okay, and what inspires you? I mean, what do you write about?
Just things I feel, things I think about, and that can be inspired by anything, you know, maybe something today, you know, that, from doing all this might make me think of something, you know, just like a normal person, thinking and feeling and being there, you know, makes you do stuff, makes you think about stuff, and makes you want to communicate. And what makes me want to communicate, that's why I do what I do.
And what are a few of the songs that you've written?
Well, on the new album, or just in general, or on the new album I wrote a song called I'm the One, which I like a whole lot. I've written, Wound Up, The Bars, I don't know, I forget all the titles. I wrote a whole bunch.
All right, what sort of feeling do you want people to get when they hear your music? Is it sort of a release for them, or should it make them think or feel a certain way?
Well, personally, I would hate to tell people what to feel about anything. I hope they feel what they want, or whatever they feel. I think if you tell them what to feel, that's half the fun is gone. I mean,
I think moreover, like, are you just out for people to enjoy your music? Is that what it is?
No.
Or are you trying to change the world in some way?
No, I'm not into the YouTube Bruce Springsteen trip either. I'm here to do my music, and I play for me, and that's the attitude of Black Flag. Black Flag plays for Black Flag. We're not an entertainment unit. We don't have this message of, you know, it's just, there it is. It's there to be taken or left. And that's it. It's very simple. You know, there's really no method to our madness. You know, we just play, and we enjoy playing, and it would seem a lot of other people enjoy the fact that we play also, enough for us to go around and do it in several cities all over the world.
Okay, hypothetical question from left field. The Ministry of Entertainment at the White House screws up, and Black Flag gets to play for the president. It gets through the censors and all that. What song would you open with, and why?
I don't know. Well, we've been opening with Loose Nut every night, so I guess we'd probably open with Loose Nut.
Do you think Reagan would slam?
I don't know. I don't know him.
Okay.
I know I wouldn't care, just like I don't care what anyone else does. I mean, as long as they don't try and hurt me, or try and go out and hurt someone else. I mean, I don't care what someone does. I'm not into these people who go and try and hurt people. I'm not into violence like that. That's not good. But I'm into freedom and doing what you want.
Okay. How do you think the smaller scenes like Knoxville and places like that compare to some of the larger scenes such as New York in the terms of the crowds, the attitudes, and that sort of thing?
Well, I think everyone is the same in that they're, you know, two eyes, a nose, a mouth, a brain, you know, feeling, boy, girl, and that's all the same. What I have found, my experience has been in larger cities, sometimes you might find more of a cynical I've heard it before attitude, because a lot of times they have. I mean, Black Flag will play New York 4 times in a year, wherein we'll play Knoxville once or twice. You know, so you might find it a more cynical thing, but maybe not. You know, we play a lot of major cities that are just really cool, like here. I mean, last time Black Flag played Knoxville, we had a really good time, and we were all very eager to come back here. In fact, all the shows we did in Tennessee were great the last time, and so far we've done Nashville and Memphis, and they've both been great. We've had a great time. That was this Friday and Saturday. It's real fun.
Do you find in some of the more developed scenes that you play at that as a scene develops, attitudes start to coagulate around it and it gets more restricted, or do you find that?
Anytime there's a scene, there's definite restrictions, and that's why I'm not into scenes and I don't support scenes, because when you support scenes, you support unity, and I'm not into unity. I don't want to play to a mass of people. If there's 100 people in the room, I want to play in front of 100 persons, not a big blob of cells. They're not all, they don't all think the same. I would hope not. It'd be a pretty boring world.
Okay, do you have any questions? If you could be any animal, what would it be?
A rat.
Why?
Or a roach. Because a rat, if we threw you in the ocean and a rat in a big pail of water and left you both overnight, the rat would be treading water in the morning and you'd be dead, drowned. Rat can chew through the cinder block right here, it can chew through lead pipe, it can nourish itself on food that you would not even go near, and it can tread water for 24 hours. The roach can survive nuclear devastation, poison. It lives to perpetuate itself. It's a perfect survival machine. So if it wasn't a human being, I'd like to be more of a perfect machine. The human is very faulty, very frail, very stupid, and I think there's more beauty in something like the roach or a rat, something that lives to live.
Is there anything stupid or silly that you'd like to say that no other interviewer has given you a chance to say?
I wish people would call me Cyndi Lauper more often than Henry. I like the name Cyndi.
Cyndi is a nice name.
Ever since I was young, I always felt more comfortable with the name Cyndi. So maybe if you saw me now, if you said, hey Cyndi, it might make me feel nice.
Cyndi Rollins?
Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. Cyndi Rollins.
Oh, I think it's silly. One more question.
Yes.
Do you watch ATV?
Of course not.
Cut!
I think we can end this interview now.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah. Do I get my money now? Where's my money?
Wait, you can go on. Go play.
Oh, yes. This song is called Modern Man. Tomorrow is everyone's sorrow. Modern man's daydreams have turned into nightmares.
That there is a 420 roll. Yes, indeed. Let's see, which way do I need to go? I don't know. This way. And everyone else has run out on the tea party, so I'm left here perhaps for a rant on my own or whatever. But I'm going to make some changes. Yeah. Okay. And okay. That's good. I don't know why it decided to change. Perhaps I picked up the wrong remote control and fed the wrong thing in. Or, I don't know. But there it is. When it's recording yet again. And so the show may not be as long as it should. I was just saying that it cut out apparently sometime during the 420 roll.
Whoops.
And I don't know if it was. I don't know if I pushed buttons or what. Everybody left, and I freaked out. I was saying that the reason I was playing 420 rolls with Henry Rollins on them was because I hear that Henry is coming to visit us here in Asheville sometime shortly. And that would, the square mic would be your microphone if you want to try to pull it down closer to you. Do you want to do that? You know, like about where this plate is or something? Or just a little further. You need to pull some more, make yourself have more wire. See, I'm trying to, yeah, there you go. You have wire. No, it'll be enough. Pull it around like it was. It'll be enough. So you can, it'll still tuck in. I gave more wire.
How's that? How do we sound? There we go.
Yeah. All right.
So, where was the footage of Henry Rollins? We know the when. Where was it taken, though?
It was in Nashville, Tennessee. Not Nashville. Knoxville, Tennessee. We were me and myself and some kids from Asheville. We were getting ready to. We had decided to do an ATV outing, an Anarchy TV outing, and we were going to go to Raleigh, to a punk club in Raleigh, and shoot some video there. And we stopped at the gas station on the way, and the drummer and his girlfriend from another band that I knew pulled into the same gas station, and they were filling up. And we were saying, we're going to go to Raleigh, and we're going to shoot Anarchy TV video. And he said, well, Henry and Black Flag are playing in Knoxville. And he said, Knoxville's actually even closer than Raleigh is. And so we, while filling up for gas, we suddenly changed our mind as to where we were going, and the trip went that way instead. And we had a great time, and got that good video.
So you've been trying to do something called Anarchy TV in one form or another for more than 20 years.
For more than 20 years. Yeah, keep talking to me.
Okay, gladly.
Okay.
That's interesting. There we go. And here it is, yet another spin-off of it, still in action.
Right, that's
all
right.
Years later, happening.
Yeah.
Happening gloriously, no less.
So there you have it. You keep talking to me. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm doing something.
You're doing sound checking.
Yeah, I'm doing something here.
It's a beautiful thing. And I have to say again, and I say this and I say this and I say this, but it's true that while I'm terribly impressed with what some people have done with the resource that URTV has provided, I'm terribly impressed with what we have done. For example, there are plenty of other people who have done amazing things with URTV as well. There truly are.
Almost everybody that does anything.
Yeah, I mean there's some people here that take it very, very seriously, but unfortunately it's not as large a community as I would like to see.
Right. I'd like to see some more too. We had is her name Dee Williams? Is that the
Dee went live yesterday.
Last night, I was so happy.
Me too.
Did that tickle you?
Yeah,
it
that was
tickled
great.
me too.
That was great.
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
Yay, D.
Go D.
Yes. Okay, good.
She was going
there.
live.
There, we've said it. And if you're not watching D, if any of D's friends are watching, let her know. We said, yay, D.
Absolutely. She was sitting right there
That's
going
right.
live last night.
Right.
And I saw it, and when I just turned it on, I said, is D live? And I jumped on the computer, which is kind of catty-cornered to the TV practically, so I was like glancing.
Schedule.
Yeah, and it's like the D. Williams Experience live, and I said, yes!
We have a mystery guest. Yeah. Mystery guest. Here you go.
What's up, JJ? Oh, come on. You're going to need a better disguise than that.
The mystery
I know,
guest.
I didn't... Oh, nobody's going to...
Nobody would... Well, nobody
knows who I am.
Nobody would ever guess who is the mystery guest. Yeah, da, 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 da. That's right. Leave just that one eye out. That's the way to go. Yes, the mystery guest.
Yeah, but
it could be Osama bin Laden.
No, that's not.
Well, and how are you, Osama?
I look like a sand person.
Exactly. A sand person.
Yeah.
Yeah, one works too. Looks rather stylish, actually. There you go.
So, mystery guest.
Yes.
It's one of these things should have been done sooner, but logistical problems happen.
We've been meaning to tell you that you're off Mount Dungeon. No.
No.
No. Oh, that's later.
Absolutely
I'm sorry.
not.
Go ahead. No.
Live on television.
I watched, or just earlier today, I've already watched the Woody Wood Hollywood Red episode.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very good.
Good.
It's a great episode.
Is it as good as we wanted it to be? Come on in.
Yeah, I think so.
Come on in.
Hey, Rita.
You see,
why don't
have
you
a seat.
take the camera off of me?
You might want to drag it all the way over to here. You'll have to make...
I think you're making JJ nervous.
Yeah. Oh. Take the camera off of me. I'm going to sit over here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, he's going to change the camera angle any minute now.
I know. I was just getting ready to do that.
So.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi, and would you like to introduce yourself and tell us if you have any particular axe to grind? And if you hand me that teacup in front of you, I'll sit it out of the way.
Okay.
And if Jay would find himself and possibly you a teacup in the box over there, would you do that, Jay? We'll have tea. We have more tea in the pots, and G, we need to drink the stuff too.
Okay.
So if you give me the used cups off the table, I'll stack them up here out of the way. I assume all those.
This is a used cup.
Yeah, and how about that one in front of you, mystery guest?
I've already had coffee and all that, so I'm kind of like had my fill.
You don't want some tea? Okay, either of these pots might be. I would say, would you please have some tea? There's some in there.
So what are you gonna fill me in on?
I'm telling you, that episode's good.
And it'll have a hint of jasmine to it, so don't...
The episode is very good.
Oh, very good.
I think I've tried
Woody
this
should
before.
be there tonight, and Tony Black, and Chris Pyle, and so that's why I'm here.
And
everybody should
I always recommend it with a sugar cube it really brings it to life.
Does it?
Mount Dungeon.
But it's up to you.
Episode number 46.
I guess theoretically it is.
It is.
In our head, even though in presentation there's no season-wide break. It was the last episode filmed for 2007.
That's right.
So yes.
What do you need?
I was just looking for a spoon.
Is that
2007?
Is this okay?
That should be a clean one,
All right.
I try to keep clean ones in that bowl right there.
It seems to be.
That's what they're for.
Why are you covering your face anyway?
I just want to.
He doesn't want to be seen on television any longer.
You realize that only makes you appear shadier.
I know, but
it doesn't make him appear any shadier than he is.
Any shadier than you guys.
See, I wholeheartedly encourage somebody to just.
Now he wants to get on. Now you're no longer on television.
Good.
Only we are on television, not
I
you.
wholeheartedly encourage everybody to embrace the camera.
Okay.
I do embrace the camera. I'm a photographer.
I know,
but from the back, from the other side.
I'm saying,
from the other side.
Behind the camera.
I say this. I'm of the philosophy that everybody should be willing to at least function on either side of the camera. At least have a basic.
But it's
have a basic level of comfort, a basic willingness to be on the other side of the camera.
But it's not going to happen.
Well, I understand that.
Not everybody is going to be comfortable on either side of the camera.
I know.
And right now, I am opting to be on the other side of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll get in front of a camera. I'll do a lot of talking and the like. I'm willing to. There are people who are better at it than me can pick up and run a video camera, but should it be necessary, I'm willing to pick up and run a video camera.
Right.
So.
Is Estonia in here?
Probably not, but you might as well check.
Check.
Probably not. Seeing as how it's a book called America, there's probably not going to be a lot of time spent on Estonia.
I bet there is.
I think you're a little too Estonia-centric, JJ, in terms of your outlook. I'm not trying to diss Estonia. I have much respect for Estonia. But you probably are not going to find more than an Estonian footnote in that book.
Well, that's better than nothing.
A footnote would thrill
okay, here's Africa.
JJ, as we know.
Yeah.
Just finding a footnote would be, there's a footnote of Estonia. Did you find a footnote?
No, not really.
What is that? Europe chopped up by the Nazis?
Old Europe.
Yeah, okay. Old Europe. And however you want to define
You're
that.
losing your scarf.
But anyway, how long we got? We got about 9 minutes.
Yes, and I have an ending credits to roll and all and stuff like that going into our last couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But around here, I can never tell what time is the time because all the clocks are different and they seem to change from day to day, and so
it's just the constant background instability in the space-time continuum.
That's right. We know that.
Yeah.
We know that. Right. Actually, what's going on right now is we have technical problems. As you know, we have technical problems. Right. Well, I went through and I traced. I won't say I traced everything out. I traced almost everything. I traced enough things out to figure out what kind of cluster we're in cable casting and stuff, and have decided that the cure for the problem is we need a tray or two of distribution amps.
Here it is.
And I should start with a distribution amp, screwed into the bottom of the rack right here. A pair of distribution amps, a stereo audio distribution amp and a video distribution amp should be screwed into the bottom of this cabinet right here to drive the lines leading down to the studio, to cable cast.
Okay.
Through Studio A and stuff, just to drive that length of line. And then we need to, turns out that we're not even feeding a true balanced signal down because at the other end it's shorted out.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to me.
Yeah.
This is much better. Like this.
Actually, continue talking for a few more minutes.
Just a moment, yeah. There we go.
There you go. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. How you doing, Randini?
Black.
Good to see you. You've been avoiding us hardcore. Okay, I got another one for you. Have you observed? Okay, we're off. And wait a minute. Let me stop the thing. Okay.